event that will have you absolutely speechless.
What the hell?
I'm here to inform you that you've been stripped of your police powers.
The body was just stolen from Chicago Med.
He was CIA.
Shots fired at the police.
10-1 officer shot.
Why are we still trying to hide it?
The Chicago PD 2-hour event, new next Wednesday at a special time, 9/8 Central on NBC. And catch up with the NBC app and on demand.
On The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Justin Bieber drops by. NBC Tonight.
Your one news source. This is NewsCenter1.
Good evening, I'm Shad Olson. This is NewsCenter1 at 10. As U.S. and coalition military forces continue to attack ISIS targets in both Syria and Iraq, Russia also continuing their own campaign in propping up Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Yesterday, al-Assad making a visit to Moscow for a meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin in what is believed to be his first trip abroad since the start of the Syrian civil war in 2011. Our report tonight from NBC's Richard Engel.
Syrian President Assad made a surprise visit to Moscow to meet with his defender, Vladimir Putin. His first known trip abroad since the war began. How Assad traveled was kept secret. The trip revealed only after he was back in Damascus. Russia seems to want to show the world it's a superpower once more, releasing new footage today of what it claims are more than 40 airstrikes over Syria in the past 24 hours. A lifeline for Assad, but Russia may be trying to broker an end to the conflict. Putin saying military operations will lay the base for a long-term political settlement. But after 250,000 dead, can any political solution include Assad? U.S. officials tell NBC News that Putin may be propping up Assad, only to transition him out later. Whatever the master plan, this war also has a fringe benefit for Russia, showcasing its latest weapons, advanced cruise missiles, and fighter jets. Russia is milking the conflict for every drop of propaganda. State-controlled media brags about Russia's military prowess, even releasing dramatic footage from a drone flying low over battlefields near Damascus.
Putin has brought Russia to the front lines in Syria and wants the world to know it. Maybe to end the war, maybe to sell weapons, certainly to gain as much prestige as possible. Richard Engel, NBC News, Istanbul.
And speaking on the continuing threat from ISIS as well as the potential resurgence of al-Qaeda, our nation's top security leaders testifying today on Capitol Hill. The Homeland Security Secretary, head of the National Counterterrorism Center, and FBI director talking today not only about threats at home and abroad, but dangers lurking in the cyber world. Homeland Security Secretary Jay Johnson says a major obstacle for national security is a sequestered budget.
Unless Congress repeals sequestration, that will have very significant negative effects to our ability to deliver cybersecurity, border security, aviation security, maritime security.
Secretary Johnson's testimony follows attacks on his own cybersecurity, as well as that of CIA Director John Brennan. Federal leaders are investigating reports that their own personal email accounts may have been hacked. 2 Twitter accounts are associated with the incident, and the users claim to be high school students. WikiLeaks announcing that it had, quote, obtained the contents of CIA Chief John Brennan's email account and that it would release those shortly. After months of speculation, Vice President Joe Biden announcing today he will not run for president in 2016. While Biden says that his own opportunity has closed for running a successful campaign, he has reaffirmed his beliefs and goals as a politician.
I believe we need to lead more by the power of our example, as the president has, than merely by the example of our power. We've learned some very hard lessons from more than a decade of large-scale, open-ended military invasions. We have to accept the fact that we can't solve all the world's problems. We can't solve many of them alone.
Biden's announcement could boost Hillary Clinton's poll numbers, as many Democrats who said that they would support Biden's candidacy now move over to support her camp. The stunning victory of incoming Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau will reverberate beyond Canada's borders after the Liberal Party leader emphatically ended a decade of rule by the most conservative leadership in that nation's history. Canada's election could have some serious implications right here in South Dakota. Trudeau supports the Keystone XL oil pipeline, but he argues that relations should not hinge on the project.
I think one of the things that has been a challenge in the relationship between Canada and the United States is it has, in many cases, been focused on a single point of disagreement, a single potential point of disagreement, a single pipeline, and I made a point of staying much broader in our conversation about the broad importance of this relationship and the work that we have to do together on issues of shared interests and on issues that perhaps we have disagreements on.
Secretary of State John Kerry saying that Trudeau's election will not change how the Obama administration is handling that proposed Canada to Texas oil pipeline. Another scam on the rise for the Dakotas, this time for customers of Montana Dakota Utilities. The company says that customers have been receiving calls from a so-called utility company representative stating that if that person's utility bill is not paid immediately over the phone, their service will be disconnected. Montana Dakota Utilities saying it does not operate in that manner, and those receiving such calls should not share their information such as credit card or checking account numbers. The company asking their customers that receiving such calls report the incidents by calling toll-free 1-800-638-3278. And in more personal security news, the IRS and tax industry leaders are stepping up efforts to combat tax-related identity theft. They've tested more than 20 new safeguards to prevent fraudulent refunds beginning in 2016. The new measures mark the latest effort to halt a year-long surge in tax refund fraud. The IRS, state tax authorities, and tax preparation companies will begin sharing details about suspicious tax returns as they are filed, that in order to catch suspicious returns more quickly. And tax preparers agree to roll out stricter login requirements to better protect taxpayer data. So far, 34 states and 20 tax preparation companies have signed on, with more expected to sign on later. And here's a look at today's markets on Wall Street. And after a fairly continuous and consistent trend in gains for the major indexes, we see a retreat across the three major numbers today. The Dow Jones Industrials down 49 to 17,169. The NASDAQ Composite down 41, 48.40. The S&P losing 12 to 2019, and gold dropping 70 cents, holding fairly steady on the day to $1,166.40 on this day of trade. Well, here in Rapid City, a man accused of fatally stabbing his roommate is now on trial. 21-year-old Samuel Tiberek is accused of killing his 25-year-old roommate, Matthew Wassenaar, in May by stabbing him in the back 5 times. Tiberek has said that he feared Wassenaar and was acting in self-defense. He's pleaded not guilty to alternate counts of second-degree murder and first-degree manslaughter. That trial is expected to last through the end of the week. Tiberek could face a life sentence if he's convicted in that crime. Meantime, Rapid City police are forced to taser a man after a disturbance call yesterday morning. Police sent to the 2400 block of Nunguska Drive for a disturbance. A victim on scene telling police he had just been assaulted by a 24-year-old Teagle Yellow Horse, claiming Yellow Horse had taken his phone and threw a beer bottle at his car. Police searched the area and found Yellow Horse nearby, but as officers tried to confront him, he took off running. Police say that Yellow Horse refused to comply with officers' orders and then approached an officer with clenched fist. The officer was forced to deploy his taser. Yellow Horse was arrested for simple assault, theft, intentional damage to property, obstructing a probation hold, and an outstanding warrant. Well, the grass fire started early this afternoon, now 100% contained tonight. The Great Plains Fire Information Agency saying that the Quall fire totaled 5 acres in size when it was all said and done, burning just north of Interstate 90 near mile marker 50. They're on Quall Road in Black Hawk. Local, state, and federal resources responding to the blaze. Right now, the cause of that fire remains unknown. You may notice smoke elsewhere in various parts of the Black Hills National Forest starting in the weeks ahead. Fire leaders will be conducting prescribed fires in 3 areas: North Zone in Spearfish and Sundance, Mystic Zone in Rapid City, and Hell Canyon in Custer and Newcastle. The goal is to reduce hazardous fuel accumulations in the forest floor and to reduce the risk of catastrophic wildfires. This past April, the prescribed fire resulting in an out-of-control burn known as the Cold Brook Fire at Wind Cave National Park. The state fire meteorologist says that they're having trouble pinpointing the perfect time to start a new prescribed fire.
It's a delicate balance with the prescription that we need to have with prescribed fire. You want to meet a management objective in terms of killing off non-native species, grasses, and different things for consuming large fuels. But at the same time, you can't burn when it's too hot, or else you risk potentially losing the fire and it going out of control. And so it's a very delicate balance that you have to play.
And after the Wind Cave fire in April, Senator John Thune introducing a bill that requires collaboration between federal and local authorities before they even initiate a prescribed burn on federal land when fire danger is high. Fire leaders would like to start the prescribed fires within the next couple of weeks, and the burn will need to fit in a window of perfect weather conditions in order to start that prescribed program. And that fire out on Quall Road, just a little bit from my house, in exactly the same footprint as the place, or one of the places that was impacted back in 2006. We remember the East Ridge fire, which threatened dozens of homes out there, and in fact destroyed 2, I believe, if memory serves correctly, and that was back in 2006. Yeah. So even places that have burned and had the trees kind of burned out of the way, a lot of tall grass out there, and things have been very dry, as you've noted.
Well, yes, but you know, the last couple of years we have above normal moisture, and that allowed some of these
fine fuel,
the grass to grow and the weeds to grow, and there's more fuel to burn. So.
Yeah, I watched that fire burn today, and a couple of times it tried to climb trees, and they were able to knock it down before it crowned out and burned into bigger stands of timber. So
what we need is moisture.
Job.
What we need is moisture, and we have it in the forecast, but we'll have to wait until tomorrow afternoon for that. Today, these are some of the high temperatures, more fall-like, more close to normal high temperatures you're looking at there. 55 Custer, 59 Pine Ridge, up in Buffalo, 62. These are the numbers we expect to see for the next couple of days, and as I said, we're going to bring in some much-needed moisture tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, possibly even into early Friday.
We can use it.
Yeah.
We'll get more details coming up in Bob's forecast in just a bit. We're back with more news after the break, right here on News Center 1 at 10.
This is News Center 1 with Shad Olson. Sports with Justin Wickersham. And weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Welcome to Toyota.
I've got a conference call in 15, but I'm looking for something reliable, stylish, lots of technology. Give me the elevator pitch, go.
Well, there's the 2016 Toyota Camry. It's got a bold design, plus available Qi wireless charging capability.
Sold. Wow, you should be a professional spokesperson.
I'll look into that.
Lease a new 2016 Camry for $179 a month, or get 0% APR for 60 months, plus $500 bonus cash on Camry.
It all starts at Toyota. Let's go places.
A car gives you freedom, room to grow, and in time, room to grow up. Your dream car evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
Fisher Home Galleries carries some of the finest brand name furniture in America and is home to the exclusive Flex Steel Gallery. With upholstered styles and your choice of over 1,500 designer fabrics to choose from, you will be able to create your own dream home at the guaranteed lowest prices in South Dakota. And best of all, the beauty and comfort is made to last. The Flex Steel Blue Steel seat spring and frame are guaranteed for a lifetime. Invest in better quality furniture at Fisher Home Galleries, where beautiful homes begin. On West Main and Rapid City.
Once a day, every day, 365 days a year, you can get your car washed for only $24.95 per month at Super Clean Tunnel Wash in Rapid City. That's right, just $24.95 per month, and your car can shine no matter what the weather outside is doing. Spring, summer, fall, and winter mean nothing to the folks at Super Clean Tunnel Wash, and at $24.95 a month, the weather shouldn't matter to you either. Get to Super Clean Tunnel Wash, get the sticker on your windshield, and say hello to a great-looking vehicle all year long. Only from Super Clean Tunnel Wash on Campbell Street in Rapid City.
Never trick or treat on an empty stomach. Keep your little monsters happy. Just $8. Fresh made, fresh baked, fresh fun. Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
The model year closeout is on now at Granite Buick GMC, your participating Rushmore Buick GMC dealer. Choose from the tri-state area's largest selection of GMCs with over 100 Sierras, Terrains, Canyons, Yukons, Duramaxes, and RMDs in stock. Get $10,000 in savings on GMC Sierras and drive a new Buick for only $199 a month. Don't miss the model year closeout on now at Granite Buick GMC, your participating Rushmore Buick GMC dealer.
Washington, D.C. is eagerly anticipating an announcement by the U.S. Air Force about the new long-range strike bomber. That contract for the new plane is supposed to be finalized by the end of the year. Right now, U.S. Senator John Thune says that there is fierce competition between two major constructors for that contract to build the new planes. The long-range bomber would eventually replace the Air Force's aging B-1 and B-52 fleets. Many of those older planes are right here in South Dakota, as we know, and stationed at Ellsworth Air Force Base, making any announcement revolving around the new bomber crucial to this area.
Today, the Air Force is going to be briefing folks about the long-range strike bomber, which is the next generation bomber, something we've been following and been very interested in. We feel very good about how Ellsworth is positioned, and I think it would be a great place to bed down that bomber when, in fact, it's ready to get fielded. But we're going to be watching that announcement very closely.
Currently, there are 27 B-1 bombers located at Ellsworth Air Force Base. Well, get ready. The dreaded flu season is back, but local schools are looking to help you battle this year's bug. Seasonal flu shots will be available for children from 6 months through 18 years of age at 2 scheduled clinics. The first of those at South Middle School next Thursday from 4 to 7 in the evening, and the second at exactly those hours held at Stevens High School, November 17th at the same time. Last year was South Dakota's deadliest flu season on record, with 1,700 lab-confirmed cases and 63 fatalities. The flu can be particularly dangerous for children and people with compromised immune systems. Well, today a healthcare panel meeting in Pierre to discuss South Dakota's early proposal to expand Medicaid. The Healthcare Solutions Coalition saying the plan also focuses on improving access to care for the state's large Native American population. Funding the expansion will require a lot of support from both tribes and the federal government. Geraldine Church, Chief Executive of the Great Plains Tribal Chairman's Health Board, says the plan would benefit the health and access to care of tribal members. Well, beautiful fall temperatures hanging around the Black Hills today. Bob Riggio in next with a look at your full forecast after the break.
Save big on every floor in our store during Flooring America's one-day, 9 hours only, massive inventory blowout. Special hours 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday, October 24th. You don't want to miss it.
The greatest snow in the Black Hills at Terry Peak is right around the corner. Now through the end of October, lock in your half-price Terry Peak season pass. It's a perfect Christmas gift for all the snow lovers, including yourself. Enjoy unlimited skiing and snowboarding all season long with adult passes at $319 and junior passes at only $190. It pays for itself in less than 7 ski days on the mountain. Purchase online at terrypeak.com or call or come see us 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily at guest services throughout the month of October at Terry Peak.
Give your cabinets a new look with Hickory Hardware from Menards. Right now, all Hickory cabinet hardware is on sale. That's over 1,000 items to choose from. The Conquest collection comes in a satin nickel finish and installs easily. Your choice, $14.99 for a 10-pack. Add quality and reliability to your home with Broan. This Pro-Style 30-inch stainless steel range hood has twin halogen lighting and a ventilation fan with hidden controls. It's just $199.
Save big money at Menards.
I'm a fan of fan conventions.
I'm a fan of releasing tension.
I'm a fan of this plateau.
I'm a fan of things that go.
I'm a fan of things that shred.
And when it comes to sandwiches,
I'm a fan of ciabatta bread. I'm a fan of DQ.
I'm a fan of DQ Bakes.
3 new artisan-style sandwiches, like the chicken bacon ranch on ciabatta, chicken mozzarella on focaccia, and the turkey BLT served hot out of our new ovens only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Focaccia. On your mark, get set.
Punch it. Get the ride of your life in the 2015 Nissan Altima. With blind spot warning and up to 270 horsepower.
What is not to love?
It's really comfortable. It fits to my body.
Map, camera.
Choose Altima with 0% APR for up to 72 months, or for a limited time, save up to $35.25. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Nissan, innovation that excites.
In 1 year.
Michael Phelps is going to win gold. Usain Bolt, he's still the king. Oh my gosh! 3-peat Olympic gold.
The 2016 Olympic Games, live from Rio on the networks of NBC Universal.
This weather brought to you by Black Hills Power.
This is NewsCenter1 weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
All right, weather almanac, 60 degrees today. That's normal for this time of the year. There you have it, 38 our low. They're slightly above normal, but we're seeing our low temperatures down in the 30s where they belong. No rain today, but we're still over 8.5 inches above normal. But we do need the moisture. It's been quite a while since we received any rain, but we do have it in the forecast, folks. 7:14 sun up. Sun will be coming down around 5:59. We have clear skies overhead at the present time. 41 is that current temperature. Winds are light out of the south at around 3. All the warm air is off to the east. You can see there 78 Louisville. Pittsburgh 72. Atlanta 76. 76 in Raleigh. Cooler temperatures back to the west. 52 was the high in Denver, 68 over there in Salt Lake City, Seattle 61. Here's the big picture. Here's our rain. It's way down here. We need to get it way up here, and it's on the way. It's moving north, and we do have a low pressure area down there associated with that. And wherever that low goes, that's going to bring the rain. As you can see, this is tomorrow, now 2 p.m. The low is going to locate itself over Kansas, and a lot of this Gulf moisture now, you know, the circulation around the low goes like that. So it's going to bring up some Gulf moisture and some cooler air. It's going to overrun the cooler air, spread some rain across Nebraska. And Thursday afternoon, there you go. There's the push. It's going to push that moisture up into the Black Hills. Thursday afternoon, overnight Thursday, early Friday, and then what do we have here? 2 p.m. Friday. You can see this widespread moisture is now over East River, so we do expect it to begin to clear out Friday afternoon, setting up a fairly dry weekend. That's the whole story right there in about, what, 45 seconds. Here's another look at it. I'm not going to repeat myself. This is 3 p.m. Tomorrow, and you can see Nebraska, western half of Nebraska, pretty well inundated with all that moisture, now pushing into South Dakota. And there you have it, Thursday evening into Friday morning, but by Friday afternoon, all that rain slides further to the east, and we're beginning to see some breaks in the clouds Friday afternoon. How much rain, you ask? Well, we have that. The heavier amounts pretty much all up and down the Missouri River Valley and over East River, maybe over 1.5 inches in Aberdeen, possibly, and you can see heavier amounts just south of Aberdeen down in the Mitchell area. 0.3 expected. These are all model numbers we're talking here, so, you know, plus or minus a few tenths. Over 1 inch is expected in Pierre, and just under 1/2 inch around the Black Hills. Maybe some communities might receive a little bit more than that. High temperatures today across the northern plains. There they are, rather warm in Kansas City, 84, 71 in Lincoln, 59 in Valentine, 48 in Cheyenne, 52 is that high temperature over in Denver. Tomorrow, temperatures like today, all right? Not much change. Still rather warm down in Kansas City, 75, 77 Mitchell. In Wichita, but you can see our temperatures around the Dakotas in the 50s and 60s like today. And then on Friday, again, the temperatures generally in the 50s, maybe a little bit cooler on Friday, but we don't see much variation in those high temperatures over the next few days. Here's the forecast for tomorrow, Thursday. 59 the expected high in Spearfish, 51 Custer, 54 Pine Ridge, Hill City, 52. 59 in Sturgis, 63 over in Belfouche. 38 tonight, partly cloudy, a cool evening, winds out of the south around 5 to 10. And tomorrow, we'll see increasing clouds throughout the day. We'll bring in the scattered shower activity tomorrow afternoon at 58 the expected high. Winds out of the south 10 to 15. Gust 25. And then tomorrow evening, a little warmer than what we expected this evening, 42, rain. And then a wind shift, so we'll have those showers overnight tomorrow evening into early Friday. Clearing out Friday afternoon, 55 on Friday, 61 Saturday. You can see the weekend, a lot of sunshine, at least on Saturday, 58 on Sunday with partly cloudy skies. ClickPickDeals.com, we got that one for you. Get $12 of delicious barbecue at Black Hills, the barbecue for just $6. That's a 50% savings. Shad, you need to talk to your team, the Royals.
Yes.
Kansas City Royals.
What do I need to say to them, Bob?
You need to tell them that...
take out the Mets?
Take out the Mets, man, in 4 straight. Yeah. Take them out.
You know, and
avenge this loss by the Cubs.
I don't think it's going to be a problem.
And I don't think so either.
Knock on Formica, and not to disparage your Cubs, but I was really surprised, first of all, that the Mets, had that kind of success against the Cubs. Number one. Number two, I don't see anything out of them that suggests that they're going to be able to handle, some of the firepower that the Royals are going to throw at them.
The Royals showed a lot of firepower.
Yeah. So
it's the championship series.
Maybe I'm underestimating, what it is the Mets are going to do, but I think we'll be okay in fulfilling your request.
The Cubs are dead.
I'll do what I can.
The Cubs are dead to me. I told you this during the break. The Cubs are dead until next year.
He'll be back. He'll be back around. Spring training. Hope springs eternal. Hot Stove League will be here, and Bob will be all over that too. We'll see what happens. And still to come right here, we have a golf tip coming up.
Yes, we do.
Golf tip coming up after the break.
That's right. I got to read something here.
We'll play some golf when we come back.
What makes Liberty Superstores a dealership for the people? People with more insight, more options, more respect, more heart. We eagerly serve the frustrated, the hardworking, the people. We believe everyone deserves to drive a nicer, newer car. And that's what makes us for the people. Liberty Superstores.
Angela just scored a great deal on this dining set and saved an extra $100.
Best day of my life. Second best. Okay. Still a great day.
During the housewarming sale at Furniture Row, you'll find great savings throughout the store. Plus, get extra savings of $100 to $200 with any purchase of $1,000 to $2,000. And enjoy no interest for 4 years. Save big during the housewarming sale on now at Furniture Row.
Your night just got a lot more fun. Craps and roulette are rolling 7 days a week at Cadillac Jack's with 10 times odds on craps. Cadillac Jack's is your best bet in Deadwood. Cadillac Jack's. How will your night play out?
The Honda For You sales event is happening now, and you could get a great deal on a 2015 Honda Civic. Our best Civic yet was named a KBB.com Best Buy and is the best-selling car in its class. The Civic is also loaded with standard features. So hurry into your Honda dealer today, and you could get a great deal on a 2015 Civic during the Honda For You sales event.
Well, folks, it's time to get a grip on your golf game. We're talking putter grips in tonight's JR's Golf Tips. Again, welcome JR's Golf Tips. I'm Bob Riggio. With me is PGA golf professional JR Hamblett here at Arrowhead Country Club.
Thanks, Bob.
JR, last week we talked about grips, primarily for the irons and drivers. Today, let's talk a little bit about grips on the putter.
Thanks, Bob. Yeah, a lot of popularity in the fatter putter grips. So what I've got here is I don't have every size of a Super Stroke, but you're seeing Jordan Spieth and all the top tour players using a fatter grip. Almost every one of them is. They come in 5 different sizes. This happens to be a 3.0. That fits my hands fairly well. It just kind of depends on what kind of putter you are. If you really got the yips and you can't make a short one, you probably like a fatter grip. You see these Wins. This is called a Win X Pro. You can see that's a lot bigger in my hands. So then you go all the way down to
and that takes the yips out of it.
Well, it takes your hands out of it. You get a little herky jerky over the ball, and you're playing for some money, and you can't get it in the hole. You got to get a fatter grip.
That's me again.
Okay.
All right.
So 2.0 Super Stroke, and then it goes down to a 1.0 all the way up to a 5.0 Super Stroke equivalent to this. So these go on for about $25 a piece, and just about you're just seeing pretty much everybody with some variation of a fatter putter grip.
Okay. Do you have a fatter putter grip?
I got one on every one of my putters.
Do you really?
Yeah. So, the yips come with age.
Yeah, I know. Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it, JR.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's about it. You can build these up. Your golf pro can build these up a little bit, or as I said, they come in many different sizes, so they fit about anybody.
Yeah, and you could go to the your golf pro, and you'll have putters with different size grips. Take it out to the putting green, and
the manufacturers are actually sending them out from the factory with a variation of the size of grip.
All right, thanks a lot, JR.
You're welcome.
Join us next week on JR's Golf Tips.
$1. That's all it takes to start enjoying a membership at Planet Fitness. 4 quarters will get you the best equipment in our judgment-free zone. So join Planet Fitness now for just $1 down and $10 a month.
Join Planet Fitness of Rapid City in Rushmore Mall for only $1 down. Sale ends October 28th.
Oh, new Corolla.
Looks fun.
Fun? It's got Bluetooth connectivity, an Entune audio system, and even voice recognition.
Cool.
So how about a test drive?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
I thought I was gonna drive.
She's in the zone.
Woo!
Lease a new 2016 Toyota Corolla for $169 a month. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, Toyota's no-cost maintenance plan.
It all starts at Toyota. Let's go places!
Sorry we can't watch the kids tonight.
It's all right. Just get better.
They bought it.
They sure did.
To eat at Dakota Steakhouse, any excuse is a good excuse.
We said we were too sick.
Mom, Dad.
With dual enrollment at WDT, you earn college and high school credit at the same time. And right now, dual enrollment classes are offered at a free or reduced rate and come with free books.
Dual enrollment will help me by getting some of my gen eds out of the way and getting a head start on what I want to do in life.
Save time and money. Choose from over 350 classes, including transferable generals. Log on to wdt.edu to learn more. Get started today. Visit wdt.edu.
$1. That's all it takes to start enjoying a membership at Planet Fitness. 4 quarters will get you the best equipment in our judgment-free zone. So join Planet Fitness now for just $1 down and $10 a month.
Join Planet Fitness of Rapid City in Rushmore Mall for only $1 down. Sale ends October 28th.
Sally O'Malley's Pub and Casino is going pink this Friday for breast cancer awareness. In honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the pub will be hosting a Feel Good Again benefit for breast cancer. All proceeds will go toward helping breast cancer patients at the Rapid City Cancer Care Institute. Items for the event are still needed.
We have Mike Malone, the Tiki Man. He's going to be our auctioneer and trying to get our silent auction and our live auction. And so we're trying to just ask for any kind of donations, which would be very much appreciated. Still looking for some live and silent auction items for this event.
And the proceeds gathered during the event will go toward women who are currently under treatment to offset the costs of travel, lodging, meals, and other unexpected costs during the course of their treatment. The needs for breast cancer patients are continuous. Each week in our region, there are 3 to 4 new patients, and at least one of those won't be able to pay for their treatment cost.
I see firsthand, I have had women who have told me, and not just one, but quite a few, that had they not had the assistance from programs such as this, breast cancer fundraisers, grants, that they would not complete treatment. And that just breaks my heart. So I am here to support these events in any way I possibly can, because this is a curable disease, and with early detection, everyone can be a survivor.
And that benefit is this Friday at 5:30. Music from Tiki Man Entertainment starts at 9. Great cause, and
you don't think
everybody knows somebody that's been affected by that disease. So
yeah, you know, you think of the medical costs, sure, but there's other costs involved. They were saying transportation costs, you know, food, lodging, and all those
just the
things add
natural
up.
routine of life doesn't stop during that time either.
Exactly. All right, let's look at the 7-day. 58 tomorrow, 55 on Friday. Look for some showers moving into the area tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, early Friday.
And that'll do it for us right here at 10 o'clock. Have a great night.
You know, Perkins isn't just about breakfast. There's a whole other side to them. Take their Great Plates menu, over a dozen delicious items from $4 to $8. My favorite is the new Double Catch, $8. Breakfast and a whole lot more. It all comes together at Perkins.
At Mid-Continent's Northern Plains Network, we're serious about the data that moves your enterprise, making sure it gets wherever you need it to go. Every single bit, every single byte, every single day. Across our exclusive MEF-certified fiber optic network, covering thousands of miles. Self-healing, redundant, and scalable to 4 terabits per second. Seriously, the Northern Plains Network from Mid-Continent Business Solutions. We're serious about data.
Hey Rapid City, Rushmore Honda's moved to our new location, and we're celebrating with huge markdowns during our grand opening sale. Right now, you can lease a new 15 Civic LX sedan, $101 a month. Lease a 15 Honda Accord LX, $199 a month. Or lease a 15 CRV LX, $199 a month. Over 150 new Hondas available at our new location. Expect more, get more at Rushmore Honda off I-90 exit 60 on East Mall Drive, and always online at rushmorehonda.com.
What makes a community great? At Black Hills Community Bank, we follow a simple process. We believe in you. We invest in local businesses by building solid relationships. We keep your money local. Plus, it takes a strong contribution by the individuals who make our home a community. We support local charities who make a difference in the lives of families in need. Black Hills Community Bank. We love investing in what counts.
You know, Perkins isn't just about breakfast. There's a whole other side to them. Take their Great Plates menu, over a dozen delicious items from $4 to $8. My favorite is the new Double Catch, $8. Breakfast and a whole lot more. It all comes together at Perkins.